made by America's Original, which is my favorite. However, these are gumballs, and they are cotton candy flavors. I believe it comes with 3 fruit flavors for me to try today. I'm not quite sure if there's really a huge difference between gumballs and regular chewing gum, double bubble chewing gum, bubble gum from America's Original. I'm gonna find out. These gumballs are actually pretty big in size. Let me show you. These gumballs, they're pretty large in size. So another thing I want to know is there any filling inside of each gumball? Do they have some sort of a fruit chunks in the middle or some kind of special filling? I'm gonna find out in a little bit. At the bottom of the package, it is showing there are 3 fruit flavors. The first fruit flavor is blue raspberry. The second fruit flavor is cherry. And the last fruit flavor is lemon. Let's go ahead and open up this exciting looking package. Right out of the bag, I can smell some nice, delicious fruit flavors. Take a look inside. One thing nice about these gumballs is that they make very nice hard candy sounds. I love it. Okay, next thing I want to do, I want to separate the 3 delicious flavors. Okay, and put the blue raspberry in this cup. And then we have the cherry flavor next. And now we have the lemon. inside. Let's try the yellow one here. There's nothing inside. It's just a hollow shape. Okay. Now at least I know that the inside is not solid. It's actually a hollow sphere or a hollow ball, whatever you want to call it. The smell smells pretty good. Okay, let's go ahead and try the first flavor. The flavor, blue raspberry, it wasn't too bad. It didn't last very long. And the fruit flavor, which is the blue raspberry, the flavor wasn't quite as strong either. It's very light. We're talking about mild fruit flavor. We're not talking about like really strong fruit flavor. And the sugar level, again, is kind of on the low side. So everything is pretty much on the low side. The fruit level and the sugar level. They're kind of very small and very lightly flavored in this gumball. So don't expect like huge, powerful blue raspberry to explode in your mouth like you do with regular candies. And the flavor only lasts within like maybe no more than a minute. It goes away pretty quick. It would have been nice if the inside of this gumball, they fill it up with some sort of a blue raspberry filling, like I don't know, a cream or a gel or something inside that make the flavor last longer. It's got a nice large size hollowness inside of this ball, so maybe use it to fill it up with some sort of fruit flavor to make it last longer. The sugar level and the fruit level are about the same. However, again, it is very low in both levels. The blue raspberry flavor is pretty good. Although it's light, I can still taste the flavor of blue raspberry. But after about a minute, I start to taste the gum itself, which is the regular bubble gum that you usually eat. So the blue raspberry flavor, it just goes away within a minute, and then you get the gum, the chewing gum flavor, which is, it's okay, I guess. Okay, let's try the cherry flavor. Here we go. Very light. to mild. Same thing for the sugar, very low in sugar. But one thing about gumball is that the texture, let's talk about the texture. The texture is a little bit different than the usual bubble gum that I eat from Double Bubble. It's the material in the shell, it starts out kind of hard, harder than usual. However, as you continue to put in your mouth, the temperature in your mouth will start to soften it up. It will start to melt the ball, the gum ball, and then you can start chewing it. It's a little bit more difficult for me to do popping and blowing big bubbles when I'm eating gumballs versus the original from Double Bubble. It comes in a wrapper. Those are the ones I can blow really huge bubbles. But the gumballs are a little bit harder for me. I don't know why. It's harder to stretch. It seems to be like the material is a little bit thicker and more dense, if you know what I mean. It's a little bit more solid, so it's harder for me to stretch out to make bubbles and do the snapping and the popping. Okay, let's try the lemon flavor. Start to soften up now. a decent size. I think I'm gonna do this here. I'm gonna put one more gumball in my mouth to see if I get any bigger. Get the bubble a little bit bigger. There we go. It's a pretty big chunk now. Wow. Kind of hard to pop. I don't know why. It's really hard making bubbles from the gumballs. front of the packaging, it is showing cotton candy. I don't eat a lot of cotton candies. But to me, the 3 flavors, I'm not quite sure if it tastes like cotton candy. As I'm eating each flavor, it's not clicking in my mind that, wow, it tastes like cotton candy. It just tastes, to me, it tastes like light fruit flavor. That's all I'm tasting. But then again, I haven't had cotton candy for a long time, but it just doesn't taste like cotton candy to me. But the biggest thing about these gumballs is that it's really hard to blow bubbles and to make popping sounds like the other regular bubble gum from Double Bubble. It's from the same company, except the other ones, it comes in a wrapper. You have to unwrap it. Those are the best ones to blow bubbles, really big bubbles. I call my bubbles world record. If you watch some of my short videos, just type in bubble gum and watch some of my bubble gum videos on the short videos. You'll realize how big I can get it, like monstrous. I call it world record. Big bubbles. But these gumballs, they're really hard to blow bubbles. I don't know why. The texture, as you chew these gumballs, for some odd reason, the texture gets harder and harder. So I'm not able to stretch the gum to do the popping sounds and blowing bubbles. So if you want to blow huge bubbles and do a lot of popping, I don't recommend eating gumballs. Don't do it with the gumballs. Do it with the other regular bubble gum from the same company, Double Bubble. They make better and huge bubbles. But it is kind of fun putting a gumball in your mouth, and it makes all kinds of hard, cool sounds. That's what I enjoy about these gumballs. Because of the texture, it's hard to start out with. It makes some really cool sounds in your mouth. And the fact that it's shaped like a sphere, like a round ball, that's kind of cool. I never seen gum back then when I was a kid that's shaped like gumballs. So gumball is pretty cool looking shape for me. But yeah, it didn't taste like cotton candy to me for some odd reason. But it does have a nice small amount of fruit flavors to give that nice taste buds in your mouth. But that's about it. Okay, before I let you go, I want to talk about the 3 levels: the sugar level, the sour level, and the fun level. For each gumball, the sugar level from low, medium to extreme sugar, I would probably rate it a little bit above low level. It's not that heavy in sugar. So if you like really heavy sugar candies, you probably won't like these that much. It's on the low end of sugar level. As far as sour level, from low, medium to extreme sour, that's like insane sour. It's so sour that I have to spit it out. Again, there's no sourness for each gumball. Absolutely no sour that I can taste. So we're talking about like 0. If you like sour candies, you won't like these gumballs at all. For the fun level, low, medium to extreme fun, it's kind of hard because bubblegum is really fun for me. But because these gumballs don't blow big bubbles and make a lot of popping sounds for me, I'm gonna probably have to knock the fun level down to like probably in the middle. I usually, when I was rating the level for fun on the regular bubble gum from Double Bubble, the ones with the comes with a wrapper, that's so much fun. I almost rate that on the extreme level. It's that much fun, blowing big bubbles, making snapping sounds. But these gumballs are really hard to make bubbles and snapping sounds, so I'm gonna rate the fun level probably in the middle. I was able to make some snapping sounds and make some few bubbles, but not as big as I wanted to. So I'm gonna knock it down right in the middle, from low, middle to extreme level. Right in the middle. And the fact that the shape is round, it's a sphere shape, and it's hard outside, makes cool sounds, yeah. Again, probably in the middle. Those are the fun things about these gumballs. The shape makes some decent sized bubbles and few popping sounds. But don't expect to make a lot of popping sound and real loud ones, because these are just so hard to make popping sound for some odd reason. My guess is a texture that is made for these gumballs on a very hard texture, on the harder side, so it's hard to stretch. Overall, it's a pretty decent bubble gum. If you have no choice, then you can find the other gums in a wrapper from Double Bubble. These will probably do just fine. Just don't expect blow huge bubbles or anything like that. Okay. I just want to say thank you for stopping by to watch my video today. And I just want to say thank you to all of you out there who continue to support my new channel. I have more delicious candies, videos to show in the next few days, so I'm probably gonna make another one tomorrow. I try to make videos on a daily basis if I can, but on the weekend I'm out running around looking for candies. So on the weekends I may not be able to make videos for you, but on the weekdays I should be able to make videos for you. For now, I'll see you next time.